Okay.
All right. Come on in, come on in. As you all know, this is a very serious panel, definitely not a joke. And everything we say here, we all mean very sincerely, correct? Everyone, we all mean everything we're saying. Yes, thank you. Yes, Monlock. Yes, Monlock is peace.
I winked so hard that I sprained my eye.
I do want to be sure that everybody in here with any kind of electronic device, I know that's unusual. People who come to our panel usually know to leave them back in their rooms. But if you do have an electronic device on, please turn it off. It's not enough to just be in your pocket. You must turn it off at this point.
Because it will attract the wolves.
It will.
Yeah. I wanted to introduce everybody because we actually have a new member of our Truth panel who has joined us.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
No. Oh God, you're so dumb. Okay, no, let's introduce ourselves. Starting down there, introduce yourself, Mr. Director.
Hello, my name is Tim Wick, or as they call me in this consortium, Mr. Director.
And Tim, what are your pronouns?
My pronouns are he, him.
Excellent.
Or
Excellent.
Director.
My name is Derek Washington, but everyone calls me Duck, like the bird.
Mm-hmm.
I am the new member. I also
Hey now, you know, ducks have interesting members.
a little bit of a corkscrew for you.
My favorite ride at Valley Fair.
And Derek Duck Washington, what are your pronouns?
He, him.
Yeah, excellent.
Do
And
you have a Mr. Director kind of third
code
option, third input?
Of course I do. You can call me King Awesome.
You heard him, everybody, for the rest of the con.
No, we can call him King.
I'm just saying, and they will, because they're real ones.
I
They're
just
real
got
ones.
delivered a duck.
Amazing.
Check for a corkscrew.
A duck for King Awesome. You.
Hi, I'm Jeremy, and hi, he, him, and I am Tisk Master.
Tisk Master. All right.
Not Taskmaster,
I like that. My name is Molly Glover. She, her pronouns. Thank you. And why don't you? I like it when you call me Big Papa. So we'll just go with that. I like that. Yeah.
But you don't
that's
love
right.
it.
That's right.
Nick Glover, he, him, and I wasn't sure if you were all clear to know my inner workings name, but it is the sleeve.
Yes.
The
Yes.
sleeves?
The
The sleeve.
The sleeve.
Read a book.
Is it a long sleeve or a short sleeve?
Read a book.
You're not clear to know that, Jeremy.
All books are chipped. All books are chipped. No books.
So here's the
Like a
thing.
burrito.
This year, so you all know the theme this year.
Where to start?
Everyone's invited, right? Everyone's invited. Ask yourself, why? Why is everyone invited suddenly this year? Pretty sus.
Everyone's a lot.
You know why? Because everyone's involved. Everyone, you, us, we are all involved in it. I bet you didn't even know it.
That's right.
I can attest to that. I was trolling for single ladies last night, but everyone was involved.
Very good to start with.
Are you trolling for all the
background.
single ladies or just never mind?
All the single ladies.
All the single ladies.
All the single ladies.
Now, this so-called board of directors that decided that we are inviting everyone, I want to know what they're up to.
Molly, let me ask you this.
So do I.
Can I just like say off the bat that there is a rampant strain of vampirism that's been going through the con, which is why they needed to invite everyone to con. Because otherwise no one would be able to come in.
That makes so much sense. Everyone's invited.
Yeah, also, I think it's important to know my wife is married to a director, and yet she is not at this panel to dish.
It's because it's
What's
daylight.
that about?
It's daylight.
I heard that.
Well, she is still asleep.
I heard that they were trying to make it so that Consuite didn't have rice because the vampires were really worried about people sprinkling grains.
They have to count
They'd
them.
have to count them.
They have to stop and count
to
them.
keep them from coming into the panel rooms and stuff. But
Plus they do have garlic sprinkles.
but it doesn't work if the rice is cooked, so they let them do it.
So something that I think is really interesting about this vampirism thing is blowing my mind because I have noticed more people are here at the convention at nighttime.
That's true.
You get way more people here at the nighttime, which tells me vampires. I mean, that's exactly what that means, right?
And I feel like I've seen a lot of people who probably don't spend a lot of time in the sun.
Yeah.
Like, just a judgment call.
You can't all have a sun allergy.
I went down to the restaurant last night. No steak on the menu.
Whoa,
Insane.
that's a good point.
Uh-huh.
How long was the wait?
I went to that new party room, the Jasmine party room, the one
The
that's
Jasmine Dragon?
yeah, the one that serves free coffee every morning.
Yeah.
And they said they have not been serving all that much coffee, that it hasn't been nearly as busy as they thought. Now I wonder why that is. Only because they're only open during the day.
Or is it because the coffee contains the virus?
I haven't seen a lot of
the
jazzmen
vampirism.
in the daytime. They're normally at night when they play their music. Yeah, their saxophones.
You can leave.
And they're smoking.
You know, I know that there's not a very strong anti-temperance league for vampires here in Minnesota specifically, so it makes sense that they wouldn't be drinking as much coffee. I know that's what a lot of vampires use to wean themselves off blood, is coffee. It's a one-to-one substitute for addiction. It's really great. It works in AA, it works for vampires. It's amazing.
Did anyone, before you guys got to the convention, Duck, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Before you got to the convention, were there any trends that you were noticing? I know we do a lot of setup work. You know, what were some unusual things you noticed besides the vampirism? Maybe something like a completely different area of thing to talk about.
Well, yeah. So I mean, I came in here a few days ago for rehearsal, and it was really strange. Like we went into the main stage space, and they were just kind of like having like they were using like a different language to communicate between each other. The texts were, you know, I couldn't quite tell. I thought it might have been parcel tongue, but I don't speak parcel tongue myself.
No.
But it seemed very uncouth.
Do you think that they were speaking in some sort of code? Did it feel like it had a rhythmic nature to it, like Morse?
I'm usually attuned to the rhythm. It seemed very archaic in its structure.
Interesting.
You know, I was reading a very factual study from a reliable source
Those are the best. Those are the best.
I like studies.
about how, you know, emoji are actually just hieroglyphics from the reptilian folk.
Oh, yeah.
Much in the same way that, you know, like a hieroglyphics were the pictographic alphabet of the Egyptians. With the lizard people, they use emoji. That's why they are so prevalent on our phones.
The Egyptians had a lizard god, a Sobek. They had a lizard headed god. Oh my God, this goes deep.
Where to read that? Highlights for children.
And you know
Everybody
what?
knows that.
You know who we invited? Because we invited everyone. We invited the ancient Egyptians.
That's right. That's right. Do you guys? What's your most suspicious emoji? Like, what's the one that really speaks to you about the conspiracy and what it represents?
I would trust those eyes. They're looking. I think they actually someone's looking through those eyes. Every time you see that eye emoji that's like looking, oh, they're looking right at you.
That's right.
Yeah, recording.
The eggplant. I mean, a lot of people think it means dick, but it's really emphasizing the fact that they're so nightshady.
Oh, yeah.
I have sent a lot of those to you. Yeah. Next to the peach one.
I think it's the laughter emoji because it's so blatant. They're just laughing in your face. They're just like, ha.
And there's a bunch of those.
We're right here, and you don't even know it.
Oh, wow. Does anyone have any questions for us? Because as you know, we know all things and can answer any question. So if something does come up, we're happy to help. Yes, the fan here. How can I help you?
So how do we take the fight to the Unicode consortium to include all these?
Oh, yeah. The Unicode is the shadowy organization that sets the standards for things like emoji and text communication.
So how do we take the fight?
How do we take the fight to Unicode to fight against this pervasive emoji element?
Well, I think one of the important things to remember is that, like, in order to see a unicorn, you need to be a virgin. And so what we need to do is we need to recruit an army of virgins, which shouldn't be hard to do at Con. But we rally them together and they help us hunt them down.
Jeremy, get to it.
You know what else we can do? Gwyneth Paltrow sells
Gwyneth
jade.
Paltrow's a virgin?
No. I mean, if I finish my thought, maybe you'll find out. Gwyneth Paltrow actually sells things that you can put up inside yourself, and I think they make you a virgin again. It doesn't matter what hole. So you can just pop it on in there, and then we could just all be virgins again just to see the unicorn, just for that, and then all done, no more unicorn. Just like that, in and out.
I think a lot of people don't realize that Unicode is run by unicorns. That's where they get the name from.
That's where it came from, yeah.
Bridge that
It's so
gap.
obvious.
And honestly, like any shadowy organization, the best thing to do is shine light on them. So if you turn the brightness up on your phone all the way up, it actually decreases the impact the emoji have on your brain as they run in the back of your retinas. So
Yeah,
shine some light on it.
This is probably good for me.
screensavers,
Nope.
and you'll notice that screensavers have kind of gone out of favor, right? Like our laptops these days, they'll just dim themselves at a certain point. So what you have to do, you need to actually set your screensaver on your computer to always be on. Do not allow your computer to ever turn.
All those out of work flying
Ever.
toasters, it just makes me sad.
Are you saying you don't have a screensaver on your laptop? That is highly suspicious to me.
I'm going to say
Tim-
that dark mode alone is an outright conspiracy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
please say more about that.
Well, I mean, I like you know, we're talking about turning up your screens being a protection. I think dark mode was specifically designed so that we would lower our defenses.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Like
It is
a
different. It is different.
Duck, you're a welcome addition to this
Well,
panel.
thank you,
I have
thank
to say
you.
that. I have to say that.
I-
Yes,
You're
you
making
do.
me
You
mad.
have to say that.
I think the most suspicious emoji is the empty red circle.
Oh.
What's it up to? What's it got inside that circle?
What's it for?
Why is it red? Huh? That's like a cautionary color.
I think it's like
Um,
it symbolizes a target under construction.
Target coming soon.
Yeah.
Because
Well, that's what it means
when
now.
they build a target in your neighborhood, you become the target.
Ooh.
That's what happens.
For
I never
deals.
thought about that.
I think I saw some signs
For
pop up
savings.
over here
Yeah.
in the great.
Yes,
Well,
the green
speaking
circle.
of the circle,
The
yeah.
green circle, everybody.
Oh my
Yes.
God!
Sus.
Everyone behind. I noticed at ConSuite that there was no garlic topping for the rice
Oh,
Anymore.
that
anymore.
was all you.
Okay.
And
do it.
now there are hot dogs, and we already talked about eggplants.
dogs?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Hot dog.
I noticed they're all these.
Jeremy.
Okay. Green circle, thank you. You're doing the Lord's work. Goodbye, Jeremy.
I really hope it comes back.
Sorry,
I hope it doesn't. You could be eating hot dogs for hours. That's okay. So like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think your question was complete.
So there's no garlic topping.
What up with that?
Yeah, what up with that? There's no garlic topping, but there are hot dogs.
Garlic and vampires. Like,
Yeah.
they got rid of the garlic because all the vampires are here.
And they got the hot dogs because they're like meat steaks.
That's, you know, I mean, like most people enjoy a hot dog or tofu dog or like an all beef or whatever. There's a hot dog for every
A wiener,
diet.
if you will.
You know why?
Carrots!
Oh no!
Carrots!
He hates those. They have vitamins. I'm not kidding. He hates them. He hates vegetables. He doesn't eat vegetables. Just look at him and it makes sense, but he doesn't.
I am 60 or 70 years old, and I do not need to run that fast.
Jeremy, I think what's really important to understand is if you're trying to stake a vegetarian vampire, you need a carrot.
I've been staking it. Okay.
Is that staking, Jeremy, or is that like stubbing? I don't know.
Yeah, good point.
But yeah, I think
Thanks for
the
coming to the
board,
panel,
the
kid.
shadowy organization that is the board,
The so-called board.
definitely has a
Not
lot
my
of
board.
influence on the options in
Hashtag
CONSuite
not.
because like they say what you are, what you eat. Well, if you're eating those hot dogs, Duck knows what they're made out of. Duck,
Yeah, so I mean, I think everybody knows that hot dogs are made out of lips and assholes.
Yeah.
But the real important thing is the nature of the hot dog is capable of contaminating holy water. So when you boil a hot dog in holy water, it makes it unholy.
Hot dog, holy hot dog water. That actually sounds like a curse from the comics in the 50s.
Fun holy water.
Holy hot dog water, Batman! Like,
Funny story. That's actually how I got kicked out of the Catholic Church. But anyway,
oh no, please expand on that.
No.
Please tell the story.
You just tried to baptize a bunch of hot dogs.
Yeah, what
It
happens?
was one of the reasons.
well, I don't know if you know that in the Catholic Church, when you reach a certain age, you go through confirmation, and confirmation, of course, is brainwashing, where they brainwash you to believe that when you're eating bread and drinking wine, that it's actually the body and blood of Christ, which, in fact, it is not the body and blood of Christ.
What?
It's just hot dogs boiled in holy water. And I walked into them boiling the hot dogs in holy water one day, and I was just like, holy crap, and the brainwashing just is gone. It's gone. So I mean, once it's gone, it will never come back. That's what they told me. That once the brainwashing has been broken, that there's nothing they can do. So I got kicked out of the Catholic Church. It was, I mean, honestly, the best day of my life. But
you know what? I'm always comforted.
You're married with children, right?
yes.
Okay.
I'm always comforted to know that someone has been kicked out of the Catholic Church because I know the type of people that they keep and move around in life. And if someone's been kicked out, you know that person
They
is
didn't
not
just
a
move
pedophile.
him somewhere
That's
slightly.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, I clearly did something really wrong.
So,
Let me,
I just came to the realization
Yeah.
that a religious organization trying to normalize drinking somebody's blood
Yeah.
is just
Uh-huh.
trying to make the world more comfortable for vampires.
That's right. That's right.
Everyone's involved. And it's not just a clever name that someone hot came up with.
That's right. They're desensitizing you to the idea of consuming flesh and blood, and that means, you know, ghouls, zombies, and vampires.
Liches.
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 Yep. Yep.
Where my lich
Yeah,
is
I mean,
at?
what do you think the Holy Ghost is?
Where my lich is at?
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, that's just a lich with his phylactery. Wow. Think about it.
I'd rather not.
They're not thinking about it, they're looking it up on Wikipedia. Right?
Speaking of phylacteries, has anyone noticed that the elevators are full of invisible bones? Because I feel like I'm the only one seeing these piles of bones. And I'm wondering if anybody else has noticed, because there's like femurs, yes, exactly, there are stacks of them. And I don't know where they came from.
I know, Molly, last night, you were tripping over the bones, like in the hallway, walking down the hall.
That's the only excuse for why I was walking that way.
Was
bones.
it the main bank of elevators, or the little bank of elevators, or the secret elevator?
Yes.
It was.
Oh.
I saw them in the main bank of elevators, and
Not the secret elevators.
Not the secret elevator.
Not the secret
Okay.
elevators. Those were invisible bone free.
Because that's where I'm keeping my visible bones.
Right. They don't know about the secret elevators because they are
Well, they're secret.
a secret.
Yeah.
you
So
should tell them. We are here to expose the secrets.
But they're so good for getting to other floors.
so if
Yeah, I don't want anybody to know about that secret. My room's on the 24th floor, so.
I am shocked by the display of untruthiness up on this panel. We are here to spill the blood.
Okay, you're right, my room's on the 5th floor, I'm sorry.
So, on the 4th floor, there's some Minecraft boxes set up there, and if you assemble those in the right order to map out the Konami code,
Yep.
which we all know, the pillars will actually open up, and its elevator is a generous term. It's really
Portal.
more of a pressurized tube.
Yeah.
And so the pillars will, like this one here, will open up, and you can just step inside, and it'll just go, foop, and off you go like a deposit
tube
at
at
the
the
bank.
bank. Yeah, like a bank tube.
And it'll take you right to your destination. It will not take you to main stage, and there's 2 other places I forgot.
Heaven.
Right, it won't take you to heaven, and then it won't take you to
Brits Pub.
Brits Pub. Right.
It's like the old saying, how do you get to main stage? Practice. Or pay off the right people.
Also, it's a stairway to heaven, not an elevator to heaven. Don't be idiots. Like, don't be idiots. You
Yeah.
can't
And
get there in an
and
elevator.
you can only spend 7 minutes there anyway.
You know why it doesn't go to Brit's Pub, right?
No, why? Why doesn't it go to Brit's Pub? The secret elevator that
because of the
appears.
patriarchy.
Oh, yeah. You can't even take a secret elevator anymore because of
I
woke.
don't know. Labor did win a commanding victory yesterday, but of course, all of the, I mean, it's fixed. Come on. Everybody knows that Baked Bean guy won. Baked Bean Hood guy. Everybody knows he really won.
Well, with their victories, maybe next year the secret elevators will take us to Brits. That would be fantastic. I really look forward to that.
I saw a sign,
Oh,
blue
yes,
sign
yes.
over here. Let's do blue sign, then we'll do green sign.
Blue sign.
Blue
Okay,
sign.
talk to me about those people who put the toilet paper on with the flap to the back.
They have cats.
Oh.
They
The
have
back
cats.
flat people. I have a cat and I don't do that.
Every time I point out that it's wrong, someone's like, well, you don't have a cat. And it's like, I've had a lot of cats, and it's never, I've always done it the right way, you know, the correct way, the way that's moral
The
and
toilet
just.
paper, not the cat.
I think
Really, we're being recorded. We need
It's
to
a
make
very
very
important
clear.
distinction.
We're always being recorded.
Well, we are always being recorded, that's true.
I think what you need to ask yourself is, do a lizard's claws go like this, or do they go like this?
I don't want lizard's claws to go either of those ways.
Well, they have to go one way or the
They
other.
have to go one way or the other.
But they can't go like this.
They can go both ways.
They can't go
It's
like this. They can't go like
2024.
this.
You know, I think I've heard that the reason that some people put it on backwards is because it's easier for someone with opposable thumbs to enroll, and it's actually for mummy resupply. If they need a quick touch up, if they need to like fix a gap in their bandages, a mummy can just pop into any bathroom, and if they see one flipped around that way, they know that you're an ally to their agenda, the mummy agenda, and they can take advantage of that toilet paper to kind of patch up their situation and make themselves presentable.
I think the mummy agenda is turning people by based
That's
on
what I thought
memes
it
I've
was,
seen.
yeah.
I've seen some memes. to
Oh
that
yeah,
effect,
that's the mummy.
That is the mummy. Oh, the mummy agenda.
The mummy agenda.
The mummy agenda is different from the mummy agenda.
Right.
The other thing about those toilet paper rolls is that they resemble the classic cultist hairstyle, the mullet, because it's, it's like a
Yes,
in the back.
yes,
and
the
that
mullet.
symbolizes that in the back room of that building, there is a place where you can have a secret cultist party.
See, now this all makes a lot of sense because every time I see one of these backwards toilet paper rolls, I am at the home of someone with a mullet. Every time. I mean, it's happened like at least twice. It is a lot.
That's
of times.
100%.
It is.
Jack, you said there was a green.
Yeah, green X
Yes,
over
green
there.
Green X.
So, this is supposed to be a panel of truth, but last year you guys had tinfoil on your head, so we knew that you weren't being, controlled by them.
Yes, last year we had tinfoil.
I don't see the tinfoil.
I'll be right back.
here.
We got,
So,
well, everybody except for Tim. Everyone except for Tim. We all got implants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's not running this.
It's a transdermal aluminum graft.
All right,
we
now that
and
Tim's
we also-
outside of
and
the
we
room,
also
can
got
we tell
implants.
some truths about Tim?
Oh, yes. Okay. So, really quickly, Tim is on the board of directors, and he doesn't want anyone to know.
That's right.
He keeps talking about how his wife is married to the guy on the board. That's him.
Also, okay, so Jeremy, you and Tim are two of the 7 people that founded CONvergence.
It's true.
Oh, by the
Is
way,
it-
And yet you're
what?
not.
By the way, I'm sorry.
Is it true that like the Tim that's here now that's on the board is like a totally different guy that just took his place at some point?
Yeah. Tim nowadays, he has better hair. He
Low
doesn't-
bar.
Well, yeah. he looks less like Stephen King. and he rarely wears pleated pants, which are so out.
It's true. Stephen King looks way older than Tim.
So,
And every year, it's like more older.
so
In fact, Tim was a failed cloning experiment. So
That makes a lot of sense.
Joe Hill, who is Stephen King's son, is the Tim clone, the Stephen King clone that they got.
Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. We're talking about him. We're talking about him.
everything's great.
The thing about tinfoil
He's
is
still
that
doing
tinfoil
tinfoil.
can be used in
Yeah.
all kinds of ways, and you should definitely have some.
There's a reason that
Happy birthday, Tim!
There is no tinfoil at the convention.
Sandbox has 3 big giant.
Oh, lies!
Be right back.
Lies from the Lord!
So,
Thank you for bringing us the truth.
He needs the exercise. He has diabetes.
so is it tinfoil or is it tinfoil?
Oh my God. Okay.
So we know that Disney is at the core of a lot of conspiracies. I
Yes.
just want to point out who has an Epcot Center phone.
Oh my God, he left his phone. Please tell me he doesn't have a password on that phone.
Try 1, 2,
Jeremy,
3,
use
4.
Face ID. You look close enough.
That's the worst thing you've ever said to me. You once changed my phone to
You
Portuguese.
try to jailbreak Tim's phone.
Somebody just pull up a picture of
Orange
somebody.
circle, then we'll go to green X. Orange circle. Yes, how can we help you?
Which department was replaced by body snatchers this year and why?
Which department was replaced
There's
by body
facilities this
snatchers
year,
this
wasn't it?
year
Their
and
turn?
why?
Sorry. Every year a different department is replaced by body snatchers.
And this year it was.
And this year I think it was facilities.
It was facilities. Eric Knight is actually responsible for doing all the swapping. He's like just really into it. It's weird. He actually goes out and finds the bodies himself. We don't ask questions, and then swaps them in.
He's an expert at snatching
Try
bots.
Fraggle.
You're gonna get him.
Try Kermit.
They're gonna get locked out.
Try-
Of this phone. It's not gonna be able to use it.
Wait. I think Tim's password is Walt Disney did nothing wrong.
I think Main
Available,
Street.
try in 1 minute.
Green X.
We all know that tinfoil is in fact reflective, much like a mirror. What do vampires not like?
Mirrors.
That's a great point.
Garlic.
Yeah. Reflective surfaces, anything that's like a mirror that might help identify a vampire.
And tinfoil.
Tinfoil also has reflective properties.
Yes.
Is that related? No. And I'll tell you. And I'll tell you why. It's a
Please.
great thought. It makes perfect sense. You'd think so, but actually, the problem with vampires isn't that they're not showing up in their reflection. It's that they are so incredibly vain about their clothing choices specifically that they're not worried about it in tinfoil because they just view it as an accessory and not something to reflect their vanity back to them.
I mean, I didn't think that one race could keep the cravat industry going
Careful.
this long. The vampiric race, you sickos.
When you said I didn't think that one race could, I'm like, where are we going?
We're on a race to
So
real
if-
cancellation.
If vanity is a quality of vampires, I think that lands in Tim's favor of not being a vampire.
Yes,
Well,
there is. I have never seen Tim look nice.
Good point, Molly.
I mean, if you think about it, just like linguistically, it makes perfect sense. Vampires drink blood. Where does blood come from? The veins.
Tim.
The
Oh,
veins.
Vampires
They are
are vain.
veiny and love to be vain. Yes, I love this. In that vein, I think that was a beautiful segue, but I didn't have anything to follow
They
it up
probably
with.
think this song is about them.
And then a lot of the songs they are about vampires. Name 3 very well-known songs that are actually about vampires.
Well, everything for Vampire Weekend, of course, is not about vampires.
No, not at all.
Not about vampires.
They like
It's a
horchata.
Good Life If You Don't Weaken by the Tragically Hip.
Okay, that's vampires?
That's all about vampires.
All right, that's one.
Take this job and suck it.
Oh, yeah, that's. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I
That's
get
the Weird
a
Al
little
version.
help from my friends.
Oh,
yeah.
The friends in question are Renfields or
Yeah,
Ghouls
yeah.
who are doing their bidding.
yes, in the back corner.
Total eclipse of the heart.
Oh, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Yes, yep,
Absolutely
absolutely.
about
Dark.
vampires.
There's no
Absolutely.
more blood in there.
And,
Absolutely.
and of course, Jolene.
Jolene. I mean, obviously, Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man's
My blood.
life.
Yeah.
My man's life.
To drill down more specifically on that, that's actually about Chinese vampires, the hopping
Oh, the
variety
hopping vampires,
specifically.
yeah.
So just there's a cross-cultural exchange.
That's nice.
That, you know, like as much as I'm not a big fan of the vampire agenda, I do like intersectionality wherever I see it. And,
I want everyone to just picture a sweaty, disheveled Tim Wick has just burst into Sandbox, demanding the tinfoil. Do you have any tinfoil?
Those maniacs did it.
I, I want everyone to just picture a sweaty, disheveled Tim Wick has just burst into Sandbox, demanding the tinfoil. Do you have any tinfoil?
I, 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 I,
microphone, I want to hear.
This is all I can spare.
I know
You called me last night.
I know Tim doesn't have asthma, but what I pictured in my mind was him coming back and hitting an inhaler. for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
We got implants. I'm very perky now. Thank you.
Okay, yes, yellow axe here.
Actually, speaking of Connie's sandbox, what are they hiding in that sandbox? What are they trying to smuggle in?
Yeah, where is the sandbox in Connie's quantum sandbox? Well, it's in the name. It's a quantum sandbox. So if you're observing it, it's actually changed its state. You can't exactly see. We have some well-versed in science people here. Yes.
If you want to see it, sometimes you can catch a glimpse out of your peripheral vision if you're not looking directly at it. But as soon as you focus on it, it'll go away. Otherwise, just put on your 5-dimensional contact lenses.
I mean, obviously,
I have in my on my porch a giant Rubbermaid tub of sand for the winter.
It's a tube.
It's a tube. It's a tub tube.
It's a Rubbermaid tube.
But I also have a cat, so I have to make sure that he stays away from it. Have you seen how many cat girls are at CONvergence? You can't have an open sandbox. It was in the legislature. They totally took it.
Orange here.
Okay, I would like to ask about the leap day conspiracy.
I bet you would.
The leap day conspiracy.
I bet you would.
Yeah, the leap day conspiracy. Every year there's an extra quarter of a day. And so every 4 years they add an extra day, but they never tell you what days they put together to make that extra day.
Every year we get an extra quarter of a day, and then every 4 years we have an extra day, but they never tell you which days they took pieces of to put together to make the extra day.
Are they compatible?
Are they I don't know about you, but I always feel weird on the 29th of February.
I was going to say, just because of the nature of this country, I'm just going to assume that those partial days were taken out of February.
It's a little bit of a ship of Theseus situation because they spread out where they're taking the days from to cobble together the new day, and eventually so much time has passed that all the different parts of the days have been taken, and we're left with brand new parts of brand new days. And so, really, like every couple millennia or whatever. It's all new days, completely. Like they've all been replaced. Is it the same year or is it a different year? That's a philosophical question.
So it's like Voltron, but vehicle Voltron, not Lion Voltron.
Exactly.
Or it's like how every cell in your body regenerates every 7 minutes. It sounds a lot like that. Like every 7 minutes, every cell in your body is brand new. Everyone knows
fast.
this. It is actually really fast. It's part of why we're always hungry.
It's kind of what Tim's clone, Stephen King, was saying in his book, The Cell, which I know you're a big fan of.
I am a big fan of The Cell, actually. I think it gets a bad rap, and the reason for that is I'm a sucker. But I'm a sucker for a terror. And guess what's in the cell? Guess what's in the cell? There is a crazy, bloodthirsty craziness.
The powerhouse of the cell is the mitochondria.
It is, and the mitochondria are the bad guys in this book. They are. There's definitely like a magical, helpful person that's the nucleus. Actually, in this one. Yeah, The Cell. It's an underrated book.
This sounds suspiciously like what Lucas wanted to do for the sequels.
Oh, for the sequels to Indiana Jones?
Yes. Yeah. No, the sequels to Radioland Murders.
Oh, okay. And what was that you wanted to do?
It was a one-off. I really didn't have.
Oh no, but that's what we're here to do, though. I'm sorry, Jeremy, let you all down.
Orange in the back. Very patient.
You should be used to it by now.
Speaking of the quantum sandbox, what's up with the space lounge? Why is it only available during night? And how does it even get here? And where does it go after CONvergence is over?
Well, I think what's interesting about the sandbox is...
Repeat the question.
The question is, what's up with the quantum sandbox, with space lounge? They're only open at night.
And how do they get here?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Yes, they are only open at night. That plays directly into the vampire conspiracy. And then you ask yourself, yes, but why is the chair-wrecking contest going on in just a little while during the day? And I think we all know why. It's because Riker is a day vampire.
A daywalker.
A reverse
Daywalker.
vampire.
Yeah.
They
A
also-
reverse vampire? Is that someone who puts blood inside other people? Like just goes around injecting people with blood? That
I
sounds bad.
thought that was just a doctor.
You know,
Does your doctor put blood inside you?
Necessary.
I think
That's what they do.
you know, it's very easy to think that maybe the Space Lounge folks are vampires or like vampire adjacent because of their primarily nocturnal behavior
And their attractiveness.
and their attractiveness.
Very attractive
But
people.
actually, once you realize that they're all just ex-Burning Man people, it makes perfect sense. So
I will say they are very sparkly in there. They are very sparkly in there, and
Different
I
kind
think
of vampire.
it's
And
yeah.
I think the chair writing contest, we brought that up. It's very important to note that they do not have a neon trombone. And that's not a double entendre.
How do you? I was gonna say, what's a neon trombone?
you have to ask if you can afford it.
You have to ask somebody who's not a virgin, apparently.
Well, hold on, let me take out my rock.
I don't know if anyone has ever been in Space Lounge at the end of the night, but it turns into a nightclub from Blade in there. Like the sprinkler system comes on, covers everybody in blood.
Oh, no. You've never tasted that.
Did you taste that?
Of course I did. It is pure Vermont maple syrup. And it is what...
Oh, you need to drink some of that hot dog water.
Carrots, thank you.
I will say though, to the second part of your question, which was how did it get here? How did the Space Lounge even get here? Again, quantum. I'm just going to say that word because it means science, and that's you don't have to worry about it.
The Space Lounge has actually always been in this hotel, even when CONvergence was at the other hotel.
It's true.
Once you walked through the doors, it took you here to this hotel.
Yep.
That's the reason CONvergence is here. It gravitated towards the Space Lounge. Space, obviously, where we keep all the gravity. And so it just pulled the whole convention here.
Yeah, this
It's like-
entire convention just rotates around the Space Lounge.
It's like Stargate, but good.
The red, I guess that's an asterisk, and not a bubble. Yes.
Speaking of the vampire conspiracy, don't forget we have a blood drive.
Oh, there's a blood
there's a
drive
blood
that is
drive.
The vampires
important
have not
about the
forgotten
vampires.
about the blood drive.
Make sure you give, actually, it's important to give your blood to the blood drive because that is one of the ways that blood actually is not tracked. Everyone else's blood's gonna get tracked. If you donate blood to the blood drive, you will not be tracked by the blood
It's
vampires.
how you opt out of the terms
Yeah,
and conditions.
very important to
By
donate blood.
donating your blood. So if you don't want your blood tracked, go donate blood.
And
that's
they
where-
really need a lot of type O because that's the most delicious blood.
Everyone goes, oh! Wow.
It's where Tim's doctor gets the blood to put inside him.
And then, okay, so blue here and then over there. Blue here, yes.
Jeremy, you said you drank the blood / maple syrup. You know, the process of
Yeah.
becoming a vampire is they drink your blood, you drink their blood. So one would say you are halfway to.
Oh.
Yes.
Half success. That's as much success I've ever had.
I think that makes you a ghoul, which sounds pretty accurate.
Jeremy is half a vampire because he
Or
started
he's
the
halfway
process.
to being a maple tree.
Someone, don't tap this.
I do love doing that.
Do not tap that.
Isn't a Renfield of a maple tree, isn't that just like a nymph, like a forest nymph?
Just
Better than a red vest of the maple tree.
What was the other one? Well, you said.
It's fine. Jeremy took my drug after he insulted my franchise. So.
Nice.
There was a
Yes.
there was a green no.
Yeah, I just finished the whole bag of carrots. My hangover's way better.
Oh! We're solving problems, people. We're solving problems today.
I had a Coke and an egg sandwich, and I did the same thing.
We have another question on the floor
Yes.
over here.
Uh-huh, yes.
Oh, no, we got
That's a person on the floor.
Explain to me the people who pour ketchup all over their French fries rather than creating a little pool to dunk it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
What is up
the
with
Welsh.
that? They're
I have a
gross.
great answer to this question. They're white.
Oh my God, it's true. My husband's white, and he does that. Wait, Doug, does that mean I'm not white? Because I've looked, I'm pretty
might
sure.
want to get on Ancestry. I don't know.
You know what? It's about efficiency. That's what it's about.
It's a mess.
It's about efficiency. It's about viewing the French fries as a conduit to get a condiment into your mouth.
A mint condom into your mouth?
That's right. Oh. That's exactly what I said. I'm so glad you picked up on that.
Thank you.
I will not be judged.
You will actually. It's happening right now by me. It's happening. You will be judged and found wanting. I am team. Okay, let's just show of hands. Who is team pool of condiment or ketchup? Not all over your fries. All right, okay. And now who is team all over your fries? Put it all over. Oh, wow.
There's two on the panel.
Silent majority.
So now, I guess this
I
is
thought you said you'd screen them.
Well, no, hold on. I'm realizing.
You just shamed them.
You guys, this means that the theme of the convention worked and there's only 2 white people here. We did it! We did it, everybody! We so appreciate. And there's still 18 minutes left. What else can we do?
So you just acknowledge that there's only 2 not white people, or 2 white people here, but so many of these people look pale, and I think that's because a lot of the people in here are vampires.
Vampire, I believe is how it's pronounced.
George Michael is a vampire.
Vampire. Yes, another question here.
Why do some people dip their French fries into a little pool of blood instead of just putting the blood all over their French fries?
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near?
The question is, why do people put blood all over their fries instead of dipping them into a little pool of blood and sus?
Because we're not in Amsterdam, so they don't use mayo.
Oh yeah, that's true. In Amsterdam, they use blood in their mayo. Everyone knows that.
Extra tangy.
Oh, it would look so gross.
It's like Miracle Whip.
Yeah, an emulsion of blood.
Are you disgusting in there? Like all these bloody veins and...
You sound disgusted, but if you put ranch on it, I bet all you would drink it.
Oh,
someone just said that you got really excited when he said ranch dressing.
There is a third white person here.
Orange,
It's a hidden valley.
Yes, orange, yes.
Oh, yes. So I heard you, Nick, I heard you mention the French fries as a conduit. Is it possible that the vampires are using that conduit for some nefarious purpose at the convention?
It's not only possible, it's absolutely.
Okay, we gotta
what's
repeat the
going on.
question.
are the French fries being used as a conduit?
Vampires.
A conduit for the vampires? Are they taking advantage of the French fry transportation system to get it into your mouth?
And Tim, you think they are?
I know they are.
You know they
How do
are.
you not know they are? Did you not get your glasses?
Oh, I have the contacts.
I'd like to point out that most ketchup has garlic salt as an ingredient, or a little garlic as an ingredient.
Onion powder.
And also onion powder, unfortunately, for Molly. But
Yes.
most ketchup is not super vampire safe. So why not keep it on top of your shiz and just eat and not worry about dipping? It's wasted effort.
I think that the small amount of garlic in ketchup is actually just helping the vampires build up an immunity.
Yes.
And so they eat ketchup to try to strengthen their resistance to garlic.
And iocane powder.
Okay, this might unlock everything.
Oh, we have two buttholes.
People with blue buttholes. / asterisk. So what I want you to do
Look at
is
the sign being held up. Tell me it's
both ask your questions at the exact same time.
Oh my God.
1, 2, 3.
French fries are like potato sticks.
Absolutely. We've solved it again. We solved the moon landing.
You said not Heinz ketchup?
What's up with the diners that don't use
What's up with the diners that don't have Heinz?
one that refuses to use Heinz ketchup?
They hate John Kerry.
And also,
French fries are potato sticks.
French
is what
fries are
people
potato
over
sticks.
Yeah.
Now see, if you think about these two questions at the same time, or as I like to call it, a quantum state of questions. If I quantum these questions, I realize that we need more ketchup for our potato sticks, and it should be Heinz. And also, Cheryl Hines is married to Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and he sucks, and I bet that he got brainworms eating non-Heinz ketchup.
My God!
Thank you. I do deserve applause for that. Thank you.
Is it true that the furikake, the stuff that they put on the rice toppings in CONsuite, is it true that's brainworm eggs?
Oh.
'Cause I heard like they put brainworm eggs in there. And
Oh my God, I'm gonna
I think
be
we all
president.
stopped when you said furikake.
Furikake.
Take a Japanese class, you fucking weeb. Some of us pronounce things right, like karaoke.
You mean karaoke?
Karaoke, not karaoke.
Karaoke. I'm from Minnesota. It's a karaoke.
My friend
Sorry.
karaoke from St. Cloud. Yeah. Thank you. I've been one person.
All right, yes, green circle.
So I heard about the quantum sandbox that you couldn't see it, but I thought there may be a wormhole there, but I didn't see any worms. So do you know what has happened to all the worms?
Well,
What happened to all the worms and the wormholes?
You were not here at the beginning of the panel. And as we all know, the early bird gets the worm. Next year.
So well, that means that, does that mean that you pay less when you get the worm because you get the early bird discount?
Or if it's a bottle of tequila, you're the late person discount.
Sure.
It's like why Jeremy and Tim eat dinner at 4 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's just when they get hungry because their cells are regenerating every 7 minutes.
If they eat any later, it'll interrupt Matlock. Who's a vampire.
Yes, here, Blue.
I have observed that the sand from the sandbox has been requisitioned to the smoker's bin in a little bucket.
Oh, the sand from the sandbox is in the grove in the little buckets for the cigarettes, which look a lot like potato sticks. Don't eat them.
But don't taste like
I bet people put ketchup all over their cigarettes at the grove. That seems like the kind of thing they would
I don't know
do.
how you make cigarettes more gross, but I love ketchup, and man, that's disgusting.
You hate French people.
Green circle.
I'm afraid to ask the question, but the truth must out. If Matlock is a vampire, what is Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote?
A murderer.
Yeah.
All those people who wrote about it. Brandy Brown has said this story for years.
CONvergence, darling, Brandy Brown.
Absolutely.
She is Jessica Fletcher is a serial killer. There's no question about that.
Everywhere she goes, she's murdering people and then turning it into her fate. She's profiting from the murder that she's doing. It's amazing.
Like the government.
Too real.
Not that. I don't know, Molly. Ooh.
And the vampires are very upset with Jessica Fletcher because they feel like those murders are food waste.
Oh, sure. I mean, like you play a Sarah McLachlan song behind some really hungry vampire kids whose cells are regenerating every 7 minutes, and you're gonna really feel sorry that you murdered all those people in that town.
Where can I make a donation?
Update your Facebook status, and then that'll raise awareness. And that works.
I hereby declare that Mark Zuckerberg cannot use any of my photographs.
Copy, I just touch this and copy and then paste it into my window, and now I see all my friends' posts. Hello, friends.
I think a lot of people might not know the secret of boomer posting on social media. So you might see if you have, family members who maybe aren't as
like Jeremy's
conscious.
age.
Yeah, Jeremy's age, or maybe a little bit younger even. Folks who will.
So everyone.
Copy it a little younger. Copy and paste. Like, I post this and this revokes Facebook's rights to own my pictures and blah, blah, blah. And by posting this, it will reset my algorithm and show me all my friends. Those are actually ritual incantations.
My stepmom's a witch and she does it like every other week.
Sometimes they're an acrostic and sometimes you just take the first letter of each word, but when you put them all together, it spells what they're trying to enchant or what they're trying to incant. And often, they are warding spells from vampires. So we might make fun of the boomers for their use of this, being duped into these posts, but they're pretty savvy. None of them are being turned into vampires because they're keeping them away with those spells.
Yeah, speaking of warding spells against vampires, that's exactly what Wordle is, right? Like if you go say the words from your Wordle, assuming you get it right, you have to get it right.
Don't say today's.
I'm not.
I'm just saying nobody, please.
Monday through Sunday, you have to say them in order, And that is a warding spell for that week.
Ah, okay, okay.
That just passed, which is unfortunate because it only works on Saturday. Because
Yes.
that's when you get the last word. So,
If the copy pastas on Facebook are incantation, warding incantations.
I love pasta.
Are the minion memes humiliation rituals?
Oh,
If
that's
the,
great.
if the copy pastas on Facebook are incantations, are the minion memes humiliation rituals?
They are, in that everyone who posts minion memes should feel humiliated. I get it. They said banana. It's hilarious.
They said it and it sounded funny because they've got funny voices.
That one has one eye, but sometimes they have two. It's quirky.
And isn't it funny that the people that used to put out all the Tweety Bird memes are now doing Despicable Me?
The other day I saw the old.
Yellow.
I saw the Calvin peeing on something vinyl sticker has been replaced by a minion peeing on something.
A minion would never.
And
They're
so,
childlike.
first of all, surprised to learn that minions are able to project their urine.
What color is it? Is it
I just
also
assumed. I just assumed flat.
Straight down, right?
Straight down.
Straight down like a bird. Like
Yeah,
there's no way.
something, right,
Where's the angle coming from?
Like a cloaca or something, right? That makes the
got
most
the-
sense.
I thought they sweated it out, and that's why they were
Well,
yellow.
now I'm trying to picture this. I'm not going to try very hard, but like for real, I'm really. Does this mean? Is this sticker trying? Was the minion holding nothing?
Hang on, wait. I'll try to demonstrate best I can. Hang on.
All right.
Oh no. Are there any kids here? Thank God.
So he is holding something. Interesting.
Did he do the evil face, or did he just have like a normal minion face? Like the
Uh,
Calvin is always looking like he's up to mischief.
No, it didn't have a stinker face. It had the big dumb minion smile. It was like.
so happy.
like it didn't seem spiteful, which is confusing to me. It seemed like he was very enthusiastic about what was happening, which made me think maybe this is like a kink thing, and that person didn't actually hate Fords. Maybe they like have a humiliation fetish with Fords.
And there it is, full circle. Yes, Blue here.
Yes. Why is Facebook attempting to summon the vampires of which the boomers are warding against?
Why is Facebook attempting to summon the vampires of which the boomers are warding against?
Have you seen Mark Zuckerberg? Like if anybody was a vampire.
He looks like a wax statue that wished to be big.
I think you mean meta now. Thank you very much.
I don't think they do.
No, I don't think he wished to be meta.
Meta means like relating to but removed from, right? Like meta humor is humor about humor. Well, if Meta is a social media platform, wouldn't that mean that it is a social media platform about social media platforms? In which case,
That's pretty much what it is.
in which case, by using it, you are influencing all the other social media platforms, but through the lens of a boomer.
Demented and sad, but social.
Right.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's a conspiracy theory. I think that's just reality.
Yes, over here.
I have the answer to that question, actually.
Oh, she has the answer.
You know this, yes. The reason that they have all moved over to Facebook is because they are no longer safe on Twitter, which is now.
Oh, an X like a cross.
So-
Twitter is now X, which means that it's not good for
All the
vampires.
vampires moved to Facebook because an X is just a cross with a 45-degree turn.
That
they
sounds
can't-
like wall art in a fundy home. An X is just a cross at a 45-degree turn.
So that means Twitter has been boiled in hot dog holy water?
Well, so you might think like from his physical awkwardness and his absolute inhuman behavior and callousness towards mankind that Elon Musk is a vampire, but he's not. He's just an asshole.
And he's not a blue one either. Like,
No.
it's not like a cute blue asshole. No.
Just a bad person. There's no conspiracy there. He's just a piece of shit.
So David Zaslav is trying to destroy HBO for some reason.
David Zaslav is trying to destroy HBO for some reason, of course. What is the reason?
There's no logic to it.
Yeah, there's no logic. I agree. What is David Zaslav trying to do? Duck, what's David Zaslav trying to do?
Well, like the thing about Max, which was HBO Max, which was HBO, which was home box office, is that they've really been at the core of trying to bring down society from the moment they played First and 10 back in the 80s.
That's a deep pull, Doc.
Well,
we're here for it.
But it goes back. Its roots go really far back. They were like, people are using TV to get educated and knowledge. We need to make sure that this is filled with as much smut as possible. So when we get like really intelligent programs like John Oliver, we have to follow them with programs like Bill Maher.
Well, so a part of this transformation, Doc, that you highlighted is it was the home box office, and vampires need to be invited into your home box office. Why did they change it to HBO Max?
You have to think, Mark.
And
You
now
have to think.
to Max? Because now they don't need to be invited to put their messaging into your home.
Yep.
They call it programming for a reason.
All right, we have time for one last question. Red,
wait. I did want to say one more thing about Max.
Yes.
What you think about what Max did before it became a streaming platform? Helped the Grinch steal Christmas.
Oh.
It was also the King of Monsters briefly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is all good. Everyone's involved.
The wild things, not monsters.
All right, yes, Red Pound.
Sure. So this question is for Doug, Famali, and for Nick. Now I know that yesterday you gave a documentary presentation stroke narration on the subjects of sandwich making, the 1992 Minneapolis Super Bowl halftime show, space aliens, and of course Godzilla's dancing. And I thought you could take a moment to just kind of expound on how these things are absolutely and incontrovertibly linked together.
Before you answer, I'm sad I missed your stroke narration.
So the question was, yesterday, Duck and Molly and I participated in a conference talking about a number of subjects, including, alien invasion.
The art of sandwich making.
The art of
sandwich artistry, if you will.
The 1992
halftime
show for the Winter Olympics, I think. And how these...
It was the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. They showed a lot of winter shit. I don't know. They had the Olympic breaks.
Winter Wonderland.
And they had, and how these topics are inextricably linked together with the conspiracy.
There is one answer, and it's Melissa Kersher. She is at the heart of all things that make no sense. Whenever something doesn't make any sense, I know you're supposed to think a wizard did it, but actually it was Melissa. She's the wizard that Zena's talking about.
Melissa, and I mean this in a weird way and not in an insulting way, Melissa is like the Madam Web of weird stuff. She's in the middle of it, and none of it makes any sense, but she's there, and she's doing it.
There's a lot of talented people involved, but what you get is just kind of,
There was some really covert messaging in the final film that we showed, in which a bunch of space folk fought off all of the evil by harnessing the power of nuts.
Yeah, there's a lot of nuts last night.
And so I think the lesson to be learned is that the evils that are running through this convention are weak and susceptible to nuts. So if you think you're in the presence of a vampire, just take a pair of nuts in your hand and present them.
Yes,
and you
present
will be
your nuts.
safe from being touched.
In fact, you can just do this gesture.
Don't present your nuts.
No.
Present your nuts.
You don't have to do it for real. Everyone can just, if you think you see a vampire, just go like this. Just as if you were presenting a pair of nuts. And then that is how we will all know each other. We will know that we are on the lookout for vampires.
And you can ask them to turn their heads and cough.
If you each could, okay, rapid fire, we have no time, but rapid fire. One word, something to warn people about. They should be paying attention the rest of the convention. Go, Tim, start.
Blasphemy.
All right, Duck.
Segregation.
All right, Jeremy. Ooh, Nick.
Gargoyles.
And don't pay taxes. That's me. All right. Taxes, then, I guess. How's that? Watch out for taxes? And then
She said Texas. Watch out for Texas.
Thank you all so much. We have been It's a Conspiracy. We'll see you next year. Stay safe.
Subscribe and get notified when we upload the next event you may have missed.